Hey, what's good, right? This is Adnan or AD in the clutch. And as things are settling down with the 2023 Pro Basketball Hall of Fame draft class, headlined by Dwayne Wade, congratulations to him, by the way, the greatest Miami Heat player of all time, and also accompanied by him, led by Dirk Nowitzki, Greg Popovich, Tony Parker, Pau Gasol, and Becky Hammon. I want to say congratulations to every single one of them and the rest of the people that were inducted into the Hall of Fame. And with that being said, it doesn't hurt to look a little bit ahead, as that's what this video is about today. I want to talk about the 2024 potential Pro Basketball Hall of Fame draft class. Now, with that being said, a lot of people are talking about how it's not a strong looking draft class for the Hall of Fame, and understandably so. But like, you have to realize, like, it's hard to compete against this draft class when, for example, Dwayne Wade, he's a huge name that you don't even have to be a basketball fan to know who Dwayne Wade is, because of the amount of impact he's done on and off the court. Dirk Nowitzki, he's also an amazing international player that has made an impact both in the NBA and overseas. Same with Tony Parker. Tony Parker has a whole Netflix documentary on him. Greg Popovich, he has changed the culture for the game and has won championships in 3 separate decades, in the 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. Becky Hammon, she's a big, huge figure in coaching, especially being the first female assistant in the NBA, and then now coaching in the WNBA. Like, she has broken barriers and has made a huge cultural impact. And with that being said, like, for the next draft class, they were kind of being dealt a bad hand to be considered like an amazing Hall of Fame class because of who they're going up against in the previous year. So, but with that being said, I listed 5 different players who I believe should be in the Hall of Fame, and I made this list based on either the total points per game, their career accolades, and or their impact on the game, not only on the court but also off the court. Now, with that being said, first off on the list, I put like an easy, obvious choice that a lot of people agree should be a Hall of Famer, and that's Vince Carter. Vince Carter, obviously, as we all know, has been a key figure, especially in recent years, how he's known for his amazing athleticism and his great dunks, especially in the dunk contest, and how great of a player he was in his best years in both Toronto and with the New Jersey Nets. And with that being said, he does have some good averages, averaging 16.7 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, 3.1 assists, 1 steal a game, 0.6 blocks, shooting 43.5% from the field and 37.1% from three-point range. Not bad numbers, but if we look deeper into his accolades, as I mentioned, he is a slam dunk champion. He is the 1999 Rookie of the Year, an 8-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, and this one, in my opinion, I think this is probably one of the most impressive. He played in all 4 decades of the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. That's really impressive right there, in my opinion. I think that's really something that, like, not a lot of people will be able to say for arguably generations to come. So, that's something he can hold his hat to. And his career total points are 25,728. Not bad. Very good. The best, like I said, he's the best one out of everybody on this list. Next up we have right here is Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups, he's a great player. He's a great leader, in my opinion, especially leading the 2004 Detroit Pistons to a championship. And his career averages were 15.2 points per game, 2.9 rebounds, 5.4 assists, 1 steal, 0.2 blocks, shooting 41.5% from the field, and 38.7% from three-point range. Really good on shooting-wise. As I mentioned before, he is a 2004 NBA champion. He is the Finals MVP back in 2004. He's a 5-time All-Star, a 3-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Defensive, and his total points are 15,802. This next player on my list, he's someone that isn't really well known, but like, he does have a fairly good resume, and I believe he's also like one of the things that I believe he should be in the Hall of Fame is he's only one of 2 players that are not in the Hall of Fame yet that have over 20,000 points. This guy that I'm about to list and Antoine Jameson. But the player I'm talking about today is Tom Chambers. Tom Chambers had career averages of 18.1 points per game, 6.1 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 0.8 steals, 0.6 blocks, shooting 46.8% from the field, 30.7% from three-point range. He's a 4-time NBA All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, 1987 Finals, 1987 All-Star Game MVP, and his total points, as I mentioned, are 20,049 points. Those are really good numbers. And when comparing between him and Antoine Jameson, looking at his accolades, I thought Tom Tavers had the better resume than Antoine Jameson. That's why I put him on this list. And my last two people who I put are, who I mentioned in my previous video, the Phoenix Suns players who are being inducted into their Ring of Honor. And that's Amar'e Stoudemire and Shawn Marion. So expanding on their total careers, starting with Amar'e Stoudemire, he averaged for his career 18.9 points per game, 7.8 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 0.8 steals, 1.2 blocks, 53.7% from the field. We're not going to talk about three-point range because back then bigs weren't shooting threes. He's the 2003 Rookie of the Year, 6-time NBA All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, and his total points were 15,994. Really good numbers. And Shawn Marion, he had, a more complete career than Amar'e Stoudemire, as he averaged 15.2 points per game, 8.7 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 1.5 steals a game, 1.1 blocks, shooting 48.4% from the field and 33.1% from three-point range. He is a 2011 NBA champion with Dallas Mavericks. He's a 4-time NBA All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, and his career total points are 17,700. Now, with all that being said, is this the strongest draft class we've ever seen? No. But then again, there's going to be years where the Hall of Fame, they're going to have some amazing talents, amazing names that has made a crazy impact on the game of basketball, like we saw in 2023. And you're going to get a fairly decent or average draft Hall of Fame class in 2024, like we potentially might get. And so with that being said, let me know what you guys think down below. Who you guys would put into the Hall of Fame for 2024. Let me know who you guys have, and let's discuss about it. And please like and subscribe to this channel. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. I certainly love and appreciate every single one of you. And I want to give a quick shout out to my best friend, who also is a fellow YouTuber, and he's like a brother to me at this point. His name is Luke Larimore. If you guys and girls are looking to have self-improvement, trying to figure out how to grow as a person, trying to figure out what to read, how to get into better shape, how to get your mindset right, go check out his channel. His link is down below in the description, and he's an amazing dude overall. This guy, he's like a rising star. He's going to provide the latest and greatest content on how to improve as a person and what you need to do to get better and be a completely new and improved human being overall, to contribute to society and to feel better about yourself. He certainly did that during my time when we met in college, and even today as our friendship has expanded to unbelievable heights. So please check out his channel. Please subscribe to him as well, as he's also on the road to 100 subscribers. I love and appreciate every single one of you. God bless you all, and talk soon.